Hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be continuing how fast can I beat the island in Ark. And oh boy, do we have an absolute lot to do today. So I thought I would start by actually trying to tame something like a pteranodon so I can go up to the mountains and get some metal. But firstly, we are going to need to find ourselves a pteranodon. And I think if I'm right, I should be able to find one in Creature Finder Deluxe if I don't just accidentally activate a map. Yeah, if I search oh god, I can't spell. Pteranodon in Pteranodon in there, and then I will search by distance, and I will search. The 800 is the nearest one, and that is 620 meters away. But I'm probably going to craft some train carriers before I do that. But luckily, I do have a mortar and pestle back at base, so we should be good on that front. The actual crafting of the train carriers isn't that bad. We have arrows, we have a bow, we should be fine. A pteranodon's not really a hard tame at all with train carriers, and we did spoil some meat yesterday, so yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, 10 narcotics, that'll be good. I'll just wait for that to craft up, and then I'll head out and we'll go tame ourselves that pteranodon. Right, now that we've got all those narcotics crafted, we're going to craft ourselves all 10 of those train carriers. And then also, remember when you are using train carriers, to actually put it on your bow, because you don't want to use normal arrows and then just end up killing the thing that you're trying to tame. Also, we do have one new mod addition on here, which is just going to make life a lot easier. And it is the CT reusable mod. If we go into here, you can see there's the reusable bowler there, and we will definitely be crafting one of those, as reusable bowlers are really just the way to go. And if you can get one of those things, it really is a godsend. If I could actually find the bowler while I'm just talking about it, it's not really marked, which is a bit sad, but there's the bowler crafted. We'll drop the one on our hotbar, and then we have the reusable bowler right there. We're going to head straight to this pteranodon. And also, I just realised we need the saddle for this as well. But that can come later and it will be fine. Overall, the pteranodon is definitely a very easy tame, especially if you are using train carriers. Like I've mentioned many times before, I feel like I'm doing like a top 10 video right now. I've got like my top 10 voice on. I should probably calm down because I will be recording for quite a while. But yeah, I was told to be a bit more lively than in the last video because yeah, I just kind of went into a mumbly mess, and I'm not usually like that on my videos, but I was last time because I'm kind of new to the let's play stuff. I really should have crafted a parachute, to be honest, because I'm dehydrated now, and then I'm going to run out of stamina, and then I've got nothing. I'll eat some berries, because yeah, I don't particularly want to kill myself. I died 2 times in the last episode, and yeah, that was way too many times. We just took damage there. Not too bad though. Do you think we can do that? I'm not confident in myself there, so I'm gonna go maybe no, not down there. I'll find a spot and I'll come back to you after I found one. Right, I did have to go back and get water. I had to go all the way to the shore actually. So we're just going to follow along and get to this pteranodon. Hopefully it doesn't get killed and we actually get a successful tame. I might gather some prime meat for this, but I don't really know how I'm going to do that at this stage of the game. Maybe if I killed a Diplo, I might be able to. I'm just getting stuck in trees. I feel like the Ark Dino AI right now. You always get so annoyed when the Ark Dinos get stuck in trees. But you yourself can definitely get stuck in trees quite easily as well. So don't just say that AI is bad just because it gets stuck in trees. But honestly, it should definitely be better. I will say that. Oh look, we found the pteranodon. Right, it's in the sky. We have to wait for this thing to land. That was an insane amount of lag there. I didn't expect that. We can kind of just shoot bowlers at this thing. Like, we're not going to hit it, but I wanna see how far we can shoot this. Did we hit it? I don't know. It might just be landing. Yes. It's landed. So I'll bowler it there. Right. I'm going to go into first person because I don't want to miss particularly. I don't feel like I will miss, but, you know. Don't want to give it another headshot, actually. Because, yeah, I don't particularly want to kill the Pteranodon. And I did do, actually, a big amount of damage there. So, I don't really want to be doing that amount of damage to the Pteranodon. I thought it would be knocked out by now, to be honest. I didn't anticipate this. I have another Trank Arrow. Come on. That didn't go well at all, which is great. Actually, I'm probably just going to head to the mountains, just as I am. And I'm going to try and get some crystal so I can get the awesome spyglass, because that's really going to help with taming. And then I'll get some metal as well, and we can start smelting up metal. Because metal's going to make the most amount of progress right now. A Pteranodon's definitely going to be, like, really useful, but metal is definitely going to be more useful at the moment. So, let me turn off this tracker. We don't need that. And now we've got to swim across here without piranhas knobbling all over us. Sorry if I sounded weird there, I was itching my nose. My nose is really itchy today. Also, did that just make you feel like you wanted to itch yourself there? Because there's a thing of like, when someone says they're itchy or they've got an itch, then the person listening feels like they need to itch as well. And oh look, nonned by a piranha right there. Right, let's get back on the subject really. I'm going to head up this mountain. Hopefully, I don't get killed. I will try and be careful. And when you're going up a mountain, you should always try and be careful. But, yeah, I'll meet you at the top, probably. Because that's where all the crystal is. And I really do need crystal. A Pteranodon would have definitely helped. But, there's a Pteranodon right here, actually. What level are you? What level are you? 50. Sure. It's gonna be bad, but I feel like it'll be fine for the time being, you know? Like, it is our first Pteranodon tame. Right, knocked out. Yeah, we got some meat. I'll just chuck some meat in that. Tame tracker, put that on. We don't have any narcotics left, which isn't great. I'll go up and get some stuff. It is only a level 50 though. Its torpor is going down quite fast. I think I'll just pick some bushes around here. Either way, I'll get back to you once I'm at the top of this mountain. Also, in terms of climbing this mountain, I know we're not at the top yet, but always come from the side where they're the explorer notes, as it is the shallowest side. And it actually means that you can get up to the top without using a flyer, and the creatures here aren't usually that hostile. There is just a bit of like jumping around that you have to do that looks a bit sketchy, like this jump there, but I missed it, and that took a lot of damage. And actually I probably could have just gone here. Yeah, go there, don't go where I went. Have I already got this explorer note? Nope. That's going to be good for the levels. Right, we need to keep heading up this mountain right to the top. I'm getting so distracted at this point. There's also this tech explorer note here. We might as well get that now. Sometimes obviously you can save it for later if you want to level up a higher level creature with that, as that is a really quick way of leveling up your creatures later on in the game. But I don't think it's going to make much difference for us today. Just had a bit of a fall there. Right, I decided to make the decision to craft some parachutes. Probably should have done that from the start, but that was that. If we fall again, we have the magic that is the arc parachute, and because of the reusable mod, obviously we have reusable parachutes. That's a Rex. It looks very stuck at the moment though. I don't think it's much of a threat right now. The Pteranodon's 71% tamed. Actually, overall I didn't expect that. Its torpor's not doing too bad either. Just realised that's a Kentro there. Kentros will attack you. They may seem very passive, and overall they are quite passive creatures, but they definitely will attack you when you get close to them. So definitely try and stay clear of that. Right, I'm going to gather some metal now. I'll get some crystal as well. And then we'll be off back to base. We can just parachute off of the mountain now. This would be a lot better if I had a metal tool. but I've got enough weight to carry the metal, so I will see you in a bit. Right, we just got enough crystal for the awesome spyglass. The Rex is killing something in the background. Let me just load it up. This thing is definitely a very useful tool if it seems like it would actually work. Yeah, this is an 850. You can see how it works now. The Pteranodon's tamed though, so it's going to parachute off and get down to the Pteranodon. I've got a good 100 metal now, so on the metal front we're fine. We're safe from the Rex now, so we're just going to parachute down to this, and then we'll have it follow us all the way back to base, which is over there, and then we're just gonna get the saddle for this thing. It's only a level 72 at the moment, not great at all, but you know, it is our first form of flight, so I can't really complain with it overall. You can't really complain with your first flyer in Ark, so I'll see you once I'm down at the Pteranodon. Right, we've got the Pteranodon following us. Now we just have to head all the way back to base, and I should probably regen some health, so I might quickly kill myself and then I will do the regen that way, as it is a lot quicker, or I might just not kill myself and just be fine as I am, because I might not do anything that requires me to have health at the moment, so I think I should be alright, but I may need to do that possibly. Right, so I just looked at what we need for a new Pteranodon saddle, and firstly we actually need more hide, so I might try and kill this Diplo. There is reusable spears, which I'm just going to quickly craft. Right, now we've got the reusable spears, we can just keep hitting this hell out of this Diplo, and then it should be dead pretty quickly. And with the awesome spyglass, it does tell you the exact health numbers, so we should be good. And the Pteranodon is attacking it as well, so that's good. I've just got to hope that I don't hit my Pteranodon. If you didn't know already, Diplos do absolutely no damage to any creatures. They only do knockback, so I have no concerns that my Pteranodon's going to die here. It is definitely a low level Pteranodon, but this is also a relatively low level Diplo. Don't know what my mouse just did there. Yes, it may seem like 400's a lot, but the max level in this world is 1,500, so you know, it does say quite a lot really. Does stabbing it do more damage or like less damage? No, the Stego's angry now. This isn't great. My Pteranodon got killed by the Stego, which isn't great. It means we're going to need another one. And now the Diplo's on me, and it has knockback, which isn't the greatest. I didn't really want that. I guess we can get all the hide from the dead Pteranodon then. Bit of a shame really. Oh, Diplo, will you just stop? And then we'll take the meat out of that. Right, we'll leave you alone, Diplo. Well, that does really show how bad that Pteranodon was. I did see some more over here, so I'll just see if I can quickly find myself another one. Yeah, one over here, 200, much better level. I think we should be perfectly fine. 1.6k torpor. Yeah, the club is going to deal that easily. No doubt about it. We're already almost at half a K anyway. So we're almost a third into it already. Almost a K now. Yeah, it is really useful having the awesome spyglasses. You can really see how much torpor you're dealing. Oh god. Pteranodon. Don't run away. It ran away. It was because my club broke. Really? Really, Pteranodon? It's gonna be ages until it lands now. Right, I'll sit through this and wait for it to land. You don't have to. That is obviously the magic of editing. I don't know why it's landing so soon, but it is landing like right next to a Sarco, which isn't great. Right. Bowler, you need to be whacked now. Right, there you go. And meat's in you. Done. Right, I'll come back once this thing has finally tamed and is hopefully still alive. You know, I don't particularly want this thing to die like that other one did to the Stego. That was a bit stupid, frankly, but you know, it's Ark. Things like that happen quite a lot. Actually, those bugs that you just saw me kill there actually allowed me to craft the Pteranodon saddle, so I guess it was good that I got those. And wow, look at all of those levels that I've just got. I'm not going to do anything with them right now. I don't know how killing that many dilos and loads of bugs can give you that many levels, but that was that. Right, I'll continue on with the Pteranodon tame. Right, the Pteranodon is tamed, and if you get the reference, I'm gonna call this thing Flappy Dave. If you did watch Squid back in the day, then you will know his first Pteranodon he called Flappy Dave. So that is what we're gonna call our Pteranodon, and that Pteranodon basically just ate all of our prime meat. Absolutely fantastic. I probably should have taken that out of its inventory. I'm just going to give it normal meat, because obviously you do not want it eating through all of your prime meat. But it just did. It ate through about 15 of the stuff. I got some stuff from the Diplo which I didn't manage to kill earlier. But finally we can actually fly home. And yes, I do have flyer speed leveling enabled, because like something like the RG is just a bit too slow for me in my opinion, and the speed is on default, so the speed isn't going to go absolutely crazy. Just that extra bit of speed is really nice to have, and I actually do wish that Ark still had that in game. It's kind of sad that they removed it, but this Pteranodon is actually pretty decent. It's only a level 200, like that's not really great for this world. But it's got over 500 weight, and its stamina isn't that bad too. So we're finally coming back home, and we're going to start smelting some metal. And actually we're probably going to go and get the bulk forge, as I do also have the bulk crafters mod in here. But let's actually see how expensive that is first. We should probably also unlock this storage box, because it's definitely worth getting that at some point. Bulk cementing paste would be useful. Just trying to find where the bulk actual like crafting forge is. Right here, bulk forge. We'll also just unlock the normal forges as well. Smithy, S+ smithy, metal picks, metal hatchets. Where is the crossbow? Yep, pike and crossbow. And sure, we'll get the bulk smithy as well, as that will be useful. Then we can craft the normal one, but what do we need for the bulk one? We just need some wood and some cementing paste. And actually that is a very good opportunity for me to show you a really good spot for getting all of your cementing paste. I just have to get this wood first. And actually where we get in the cementing paste you get wood anyway, so I didn't really need to do that. But I'm just going to for the lols really. Right, so on your map, you are going to need to go to this little ditch at the top, and it's very convenient that we're right next to it, and there should be a beaver dam or two in here. There might not be, because I did a dino wipe before this, because my dino levels were way too high last episode, but there are some other locations where these things can be, and also because I do have the Creature Finder Deluxe, I can just search for the I'm just gonna search for the Casto. No, is it Caster? I don't know. Wait for a second. So I just checked, and there are no Casteroides on the map according to Creature Finder Deluxe. So that means there is going to be absolutely no easily accessible cementing paste on the map right now. I'm just trying to find this Explorer note. There it is. We'll just nab that right up. Did we get it? Yeah. Because I just want to give my Pteranodon all of that really, really good XP. Right, so then what do you do once you can't craft that actual cementing paste? Well, we're just going to have to craft it the old-fashioned way in the mortar and pestle, which is going to be a bit of a pain because we do not have that much chitin at the moment. But I think we'll be alright. We'll just get some on the go now. We don't even have enough chitin or keratin. There we go. We can make ourselves one. We're going to need 100. So we need a lot. Actually, just for the time being, we'll craft the normal forge. We'll whack the stone back out. We'll do that. We'll just craft the normal forge for now. The bulk forge is great. Actually, I'm going to craft 2 forges because you always really want to. And also, has it ever confused you that you can literally build forges and fires in a thatch hut in Ark and it doesn't burn? Yes, it definitely doesn't really make sense, but I'm not going to be complaining. And yes, at some point today, we'll probably upgrade this thing to wood as well. But that isn't too high on the priority list right now. Didn't mean to just split one off. Split stack 51. So that should get us about 25 ingots a piece per each one of those, which isn't too bad actually. So we'll just whack that in there and that. Light fire. We need 5 ingots and then we can make the smithy. S plus smithy obviously. Yep, 5 ingots, and we're going to need some wood as well, because obviously all of the wood that we just used just went right into all of those smelters, so we are going to need more wood to craft all of the things that we need as well. And I just realised they're sticking right out of the back of the house. Not the greatest thing, but I think it will be fine. We're not on a PvP server. We're good right now. Why am I in the mortar and pestle? I don't know. I think I meant to go in the campfire because I'm going to do a bit of cooking. We'll split some thatch off there, and sure, we'll just chuck in the rest of our meat. The pteranodon has meat on it already. What do we need for the smithy? Yep, we're good. We just need those 5 metal ingots. Just have to wait for these things to smelt. There's 3 already. We're getting close at this point, and there's another 3. So that is all you need. And yes, that is definitely why 2 smelters or the bulk smelter is definitely the way to go. Because look how quickly all of that crafted. And also the benefit of the S plus smithy is that you don't have to actually build it so far away from the wall. There is a big problem with that with smithies, with just normal smithies, but luckily the S plus one doesn't have that. And we should be able to make a metal pick now, as it only requires 1 piece of metal. Sadly the hatchet requires 8, which doesn't really make sense considering the pick only requires 1. But it is a kind of game progression thing, most likely, as you know, it's just you get the pick first. But the metal pick is really going to be beneficial for all of that metal harvesting, which I'm going to do. And I may even leave this on overnight or something like that for a couple of hours, so we can actually get all of this metal smelted for next episode, which would be nice. But I will go and get some more now actually, because I'm definitely going to need some more metal. Actually, what should I put this point into? We'll do stamina. Right, we'll go and fly up to the mountains. We'll level up our pteranodon. Just going to whack everything into movement speed. That's all we need right now. And then we'll head straight off to the mountain over here. I'll look out for cementing paste on the way. I don't think we're going to find it. Hopefully we do, as it'll be quite nice if we actually do find some cementing paste. But I don't really think we will. So I will meet you at the top of this mountain. Right, we're here, and there's the Rex that we saw earlier. There's a little strat that you can do in a lot of cases. Is just hit the Rex. I forgot it could do that. We're not in a good spot right now. Right. Get out of here. Get out of here. I forgot about their roar. That was supposed to be a little thing on you can literally lead the mountains off. And I almost ended up killing myself there, as I didn't realise the roar did throw you off the mount. So definitely be careful. That is a lack of my Ark knowledge there. I did not know they could do that at all. Definitely take that into mind. I'm sure you all know that, but I didn't know that at all. I did not expect that. I almost literally just killed myself then. Right, now it's time to gather metal. This is going to be really boring, so I'm not going to show you all of it. It's going to be like 5 minutes of me just doing this. This isn't good content, right? I'll see you back at base then. I really did not expect that Rex to do that. Right, we've finally arrived home, and we have all of that metal to actually put into the smelters. I think I got just over 1,000. Right, I'm just stuck on the ground right now. Classic Ark. Come on. Oh, there's a seagull here. I really didn't want this at all. Can the seagull stop? I guess this is a job for the Pteranodon. If I could actually find the seagull. Actually, at this point, I'm just not going to bother. I'm getting so distracted at this point. Let's just get back to what we actually came back to base for. Which was chucking a load of metal. We didn't quite get 1,000. 900 odd. But yeah, we just chucked all of that in there. We did get a bit of extra crystal as well. Just because I felt like it. We've got loads of metal in that. Got loads of metal in that. All of that is going to smelt down now. We've got a reasonable amount here. We can definitely make the hatchet. Probably the pike as well. And I'm going to say the crossbow. We weren't short on fiber. Luckily, we have literally an inventory full of fiber. And actually, let's see if we can end off today's episode with crafting at least one piece of flax. Or a reasonable amount of flax. Because those smelters actually really aren't doing too bad at the moment. Right, so that's going to go there. And then that's going to go instead of that. And then that's just going to be in there. I'm going to keep that. I'm just going to drop the hatchet. I'm never really going to need those. Well, it's flax right now. We can craft any piece of flax that we want. That's only 6. That's only 8. We'll craft 2 pieces of flax. And then I'll wait for this metal to smelt. We'll craft the rest of the flax, and then we'll end off today's video. So I will see you with a full flax set. Right, just as I was doing the outro, there was a Rex literally attacking our base. I don't actually know why this has happened, but we have a Rex attack, and it looks like Paddy Power may even die, but hopefully not. This is a very stressful end to this episode, and I really did not expect that at all. But you know, it goes as it goes, and luckily the Pteranodon came in to save the day. Hopefully nothing inside the base is broken. I can definitely tell it's damaged, but I think we're good. If I just check, yeah, we haven't lost anything. It's just some stuff has been really badly damaged. But anyway, after all of that conundrum, that is going to be the end of today's video. We now have a full set of flax. Metal has been acquired. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.